I made over $230,000 in email sales, accounting for 35% of total store revenue in less than 10 months for a client, and I'm going to break down how I did this. If you're new here, my name is Kevin and I'm an e-commerce growth marketer that helps direct-to-consumer brands scale profitably by optimizing their email marketing channel. Now I want to give you some context around this client. They came to me stuck at roughly $20,000 per month in total store revenue, and they were stuck here for about a couple of years. They were generating anywhere between $1,000 to $2,000 per month from their email, but they were getting increasingly frustrated because they just couldn't seem to break beyond that. Obviously, we decided to work together. Fast forward 10 months, and we've roughly 10x the average monthly email sales, resulting in over $230,000. Now I'm going to share with you exactly how I did this. I'm going to break down the key differences I made in the emails, and I'm going to give you a clear action plan so you can experience results just like this. There are essentially three pillars that I focused on in order to significantly scale the amount of sales we were getting through the email channel relatively quickly. First being the money surge, second being the automated money, and third being on-demand money. These are the three pillars that I built and optimized to extract the most value from the money machine that an email marketing channel is. Alright, let's dive into the money surge pillar. This consists of your lead flow. This is very important because this pillar has a direct downstream effect on your entire email marketing channel. If you have the automated money pillar and the on-demand money pillar, then when you improve the money surge, you're going to experience just that, a surge in sales. Let me walk you through a quick thought exercise to put this in perspective. Let's say you have your email pop up with an opt-in percentage of 1% and 100 people are signing up to your store's email list every single day. That means 3,000 opportunities to generate a sale with your welcome flow. Now let's say your welcome flow has an average placed order rate of 5% and your AOV is $50. Well, let's do the math. 3,000 people signing up to your email list every month. 5% of them place an order with an average order value of $50. That results in about $7,500 per month just from your welcome flow. It's not bad. But could it be better? Of course it can, because when you focus on improving the money surge pillar and you double the opt-in percentage, then you'll see a surge in sales as long as the numbers hold. Using the example from before, if we double the amount of people signing up to your email list from 3,000 to 6,000 per month, now we're going to see something along the lines of $15,000 in email sales being produced each month from one single flow. What's great about this is that you can eke out the best performance as you possibly can without spending any more money on ads. Obviously, the potential is much greater than this because there are some other factors that contribute to scaling, like increasing your ad spend, but we're not going to dive into that here. I wanted to illustrate the importance of deploying your energy to the money surge pillar because this is exactly what I did. And this is what helped me to generate over $230,000 in email sales in less than 10 months. Of course, you want to get this to a base level and continuously iterate upon this pillar. I'd say to circle back to this every 3 to 6 months to see if you can get your money surges to another level. Moving into the automated money pillar now. This pillar consists of all the automated sequences that make you money while you sleep. This is certainly one of, if not the most important pillar you want to dial in, or at least part of it. What I implement when I'm optimizing the automated money pillar is what I like to call the 3A flows, which consists of the absolute flows, which are absolutely necessary to start with, the abundance flows, which bring in an abundance of sales, and the advanced flows, which elevate your brand into a league of its own that no one can compete with. You'll spend most of your time refining the absolute flows and the abundance flows when starting out, and sometimes this is all you need. And this is precisely what I did for this client to print money in our sleep, which also helps to increase the profit and the return customer rate. This is vital because we want to expand our customer base while turning new customers into repeat customers on a consistent basis. Otherwise, instead of exponentially growing and our bucket overflowing, we'd be turning our gears trying to refill the same bucket over and over while it's got a leak. Now I know I'm throwing around these terms absolute and abundance, so let me break down what they actually are. Getting the absolute flows cover the key bases in your customer's journey, all the way from the first impression when they enter your ecosystem to after they place an order from you and receive it. The abundance flows are like new pockets of money that never seem to end. These consist of automated sequences like the birthday flow, cross-sell and upsell flows, anniversary flows, the browse abandon flow, and my snowball flow, which I made a video on, and the list goes on and on. Ultimately, the goal here is to get creative and try to automate as many different touch points that print money for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like I said earlier, creating a foundation of automated money gives you leverage to exponentially grow with more stability, predictability, and profit. You'll certainly want to take the time to optimize everything under the automated money pillar as much as you can so it can perform to its fullest potential. Now let's move into the on-demand money pillar. This is where you can have a lot of fun being creative while making a lot of money. On-demand money refers to sending out campaigns, the broadcast emails if you will. This is like pouring gasoline on a fire because every time you send out a campaign, if done correctly, there will be a spike in sales. And if you don't understand why this is, I'm going to explain it as simply as I can. When you send a campaign email, there will be people who purchase because they were reminded or they were pushed over the fence because of that particular email. That's not the best part though. There will also be a large percentage who will probably not purchase directly because of that email, but it will lead them to have buying intent. And when they have buying intent, well, this is where everything you did in the automated money pillar starts to clean things up for you. They do the heavy lifting of taking those people with interest and turning a percentage into a customer either for the first time or a second time and beyond. Now I'm sure you can see why I said solidifying your automated money pillar is one of the first things you want to do. Before I do that, I do want to warn you to not overlook the on-demand money aspect because this plays just as strong a role as the automated money pillar. To put this in perspective, the on-demand money pillar accounted for roughly 50% of the $230,000 in email sales I generated. Now let's dive into how to take on-demand money to the next level. You'll be able to segment your list, and this is where a high-profit segmentation strategy comes into play. When you implement this, you'll be able to communicate with specific types of messaging for specific types of prospects/customers and increase the odds of conversion in your favor significantly. I've also made a video where I dive deep into a highly profitable segmentation strategy, which you can check out after this video. Naturally, this leads me to campaign strategy. While you can whip up an email at any point and send it off, the idea is to be a bit more intentional, which will help you to be more profitable and experience a little bit more predictability. I recommend a minimum of 2 campaigns per week as this is what I did for my client. Now you understand the 3 pillars I leveraged to generate over $230,000 in email sales for my client in less than 10 months, but I want to share with you the key differences I made at an email level. I'll keep this short and sweet and then I'll share an action plan so you can experience results like this. The most important distinction I made between emails I created, our direct competition did, and what many other e-commerce brands do is that I shifted away from glorified billboards. Meaning, instead of design-based emails, I focused on copy-based emails as this is what moves the needle forward and outperforms design-based emails. At the end of the day, you need to write good copy. Copy that resonates and copy that creates experiences, which leads me to my next key difference. I created experiences through email that people enjoyed and had fun with. It was different, unexpected, and memorable. Another key difference is that through the written word, I made these emails personal. I ensured that my reader felt like I was speaking directly with them, like they were the only person I was emailing. Ultimately, all of this is to achieve the overall objective of building an authentic relationship with the email list. When you do this, it actually helps increase the longevity of the brand and can even help with word-of-mouth referrals and traffic. Those are some key differences at an email level, meaning you'll want to implement this across your entire email marketing channel. In fact, you're going to want to implement these principles at the money surge level as well. Now, if you'd like a clarity roadmap so you can do this on your own, I'm going to share that with you in just a minute, but really quick. If you don't want to have to do this all on your own or don't even have the time and would like to work with me directly, you can reach out to me via email at kevin@vivoscale.com and we can discuss what it'd look like. Back to the action plan if instead you want to do this yourself. There's going to be 3 steps. The first step is to assess where you're at in relation to the automated money pillar. Ask yourself these questions. Are you sending consistently? Are you sending glorified billboards? Are you just running sales all the time? Are you sending specific messaging to specific people or are you just sending cookie cutter emails? Essentially assess where you're at and see where you're falling short and where you can improve. It's simple. It will take effort, it will take some time, but you have the action plan and you have the resources, which are all the videos on my channel here. There are no excuses. I'm confident if you apply any one thing I've shared with you in this video with your fullest effort, you will see a positive increase leading you to more sales. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment what you like the most. I'd really appreciate your feedback. I'll see you in the next one.